I was ordained a priest in 1975, and that was the culmination of a lot of education and discernment on my way to priesthood. I think I started thinking about being a priest when I was in about second or third grade. My parents told me that I used to talk about it then, and I got a lot of encouragement from them. It happens that my parents were introduced to each other by a priest. So we had a priest in our family even before there was a family. Mom and Dad were introduced by a priest, and so they remained a friend of his. And there was just always a sense in our house that the priesthood was really something good and special. And obviously Catholics depended on priests for our sacramental life. So I don't remember early conversations with my parents other than having the impression that having one of their sons become a priest would be fine with them. They weren't really pushy about it, but they were very encouraging. When I was in second grade, a new parish was started in the area where we lived, and we lived not far from the seminary. And so before our parish church was built, we used to go to Mass on Sunday at the seminary chapel. They carved out a time in the morning schedule for our parish Mass. But I remember as a kid, a second grader, standing outside before we could go in to have Mass. The seminarians would be coming out from Mass in their cassocks and surplices. And that just made a big impression on me. Just, there was something about that was very attractive to me. When I was in fifth grade, our parish priest decided that he would take all the boys in the fifth grade class to visit the seminary in small groups, however many he could fit in the car. And again, it wasn't very far. It was not far from where we lived. But I remember visiting then as a fifth grader and just seeing the seminarians involved in all kinds of things, some playing soccer, some studying, some in the chapel. They seemed pretty normal. And again, there was something about the seminarians that attracted me to think about going to the seminary myself. In those days, we were really blessed too with wonderful priests in our parish. And so just all my impressions of the priesthood were so positive when I was a kid, and priests were present, and we were present to them. I went to a Catholic school, learned how to serve Mass, and just had the opportunity to be in the presence of some really good, holy priests who were very interested in us and in our family. And I think as much as anything, it was their influence, their encouragement, along with my parents, that led me to think I might be called to the priesthood myself.